Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to look at an expansion called Ultimopolis. And this one here is going to be an expansion that combines Sprawlopolis, Argolopolis, and Nitropolis. This is going to still be a 1 to 4 player game for ages 8 up and take only 15 minutes. In this expansion, you're going to get 6 new cards. And each of these cards are going to have new objectives that you can get in the game. So like this one here is choose one commercial group, 3 points per mountain block adjacent to that group, 2 points for chicken pens adjacent to that group. There's like pines, mines, and vines, 3 points for forest block adjacent to an industrial block or a vineyard block. Additional 3 points if the forest is adjacent to both. Here's going to be balancing act. For each game, Sprawlopolis, Argolopolis, and Nitropolis, find your largest group. Score 3 points for each block in 2 smaller groups. The largest group, or group, if tied, does not score. Okay, here we have all mixed up. This could be 3 points, row or column that contains a block from each game, Sprawlopolis, Argolopolis, and Nitropolis. Here's Hot Mess Express. This is going to be 8 points. Roads that pass through at least one block of each of these types: commercial, industrial, residential, cornfield, orchard, vineyard, meadow, and mountain. All right, so this is garbage day. Separate the discard pile into 3 piles by game: Sprawlopolis, Argolopolis, and Nitropolis. 3 points per card in the smallest pile. So that's pretty cool. And all these are going to be 13 points. So they're going to mean that you're going to either get to go in conjunction with other ones, but that's going to increase the amount of points that you have to win by 13. So this is, your team has shown their skill to handle everything: cities, farms, nature. You could do it all. The only thing left is to balance all 3 simultaneously in the most ambitious project yet. You're going to have 6 cards with this. You're going to shuffle each of the base game cards separately, forming separate decks for each. So Sprawlopolis, Argolopolis, and Nitropolis, each with the block side, which is going to be this side, facing up. Flip over the top card of each of the deck to its scoring side and set them aside as 3 of the 4 scoring cards in the game. Shuffle the Ultimopolis deck, flip over the top card to reveal the scoring side, place all 4 scoring cards on the top, and that's going to be how many points you're going to have to get. So you're going to have one of these is going to be your scoring card, and the other one's going to be your start card for the game. The rest of these go back to the box. Right, so remember, this game you're going to have a really high score value that you're going to need to get because you're going to have 4 scoring cards. So players take turn clockwise for the gameplay. Draw 1 card from each deck at the beginning of each turn. Place them on the table, block side up, in player view for all players to view. Place one of the drawn cards onto the map using the base game's placement rules. It may touch or overlap blocks of any type. Discard the other 2 cards and end the turn. Take turns until the decks are empty. Scoring for each of the base game scoring rolls to see if you have won the game, except for the following. When scoring block groups only score 1 block type from each game: Sprawlopolis, Argolopolis, and Nitropolis, for example. If you choose residential, cornfield, and mountain, you may not score any other block types. Each continuous roadway is still treated as one road, even if it combines road segments from other multiple games. Subtract 1 point for each road in your map, not 2 points as in the Nitropolis game. And that's basically it. So basically this is going to give you a ton of variability by using all 3 of the base games with this. So why would you want Ultimopolis? If you love basically the Sprawlopolis line, this is going to be a really neat experience with a lot of replayability, because there's going to be huge deck pools that you're going to be going through. So every time you play this, your city will be completely different every time, or your area will be different every time. So if you like these games, I would highly recommend picking up Ultimopolis. And that's my thoughts on it. Thank you for watching.